Welcome back to Key Talk Media, the show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. So Key Talk gang, check this out, man. They trying to keep us up out of the algorithm, but every time y'all hit that like button, it helps me out to get us back inside the algorithm, and it's much appreciated. Anyway, so now that y'all hit that like button, let's jump right into it, man. So it do look like two mortal enemies. Well, we don't want to say mortal enemies because it did start out with them kind of being cool. Because HoneyKomb Brazy did say that he's the reason that Finesse2tymes ended up signing to hold Mobties, Rap Alot. I use those names interchangeably. However, it does look like ever since HoneyKomb Brazy actually came out and completely went off on Mobties, J Prince, all of them, and pretty much the whole Rap Alot family, it does look like now Finesse2tymes has butted in and he's had something to say. Now, of course, these two have had some animosity towards each other, meaning HoneyKomb Brazy, Hitman Headshot Brazy, and of course the back end man Finesse2tymes. But now it does look like some sort of truce may be about to happen. Now, HoneyKomb Brazy did come out and pretty much say all that stuff against Rap Alot, and now Finesse2tymes came out and he pretty much said, "Hey, listen, man, I kind of understand where HoneyKomb Brazy's coming from." Now, he didn't say the exact part that he understands where HoneyKomb Brazy is coming from. Now, of course, a lot of people on the internet is automatically thinking that he's talking about potentially the contractual obligations because both of these guys are signed to Mobties. And not only are they both signed to Mobties, I don't think Mobties is going to let either one of them go at all. Anyway, so as we jump into what Finesse2tymes had to pretty much say in response to what HoneyKomb Brazy said, I want to let y'all know this. First of all, HoneyKomb Brazy, even within what he said about Rap Alot and them, he also had some negative stuff to say about Finesse2tymes, but instead of Finesse2tymes just responding negatively to what HoneyKomb Brazy had to say, he took a different approach, and this is the approach he took. Finesse2tymes came out and said, "I ain't gonna lie, I feel HoneyKomb to a certain extent." Now, that's the reason why people is believing that Finesse2tymes is not happy inside of the contract that he's actually signed with Mobties and potentially some other contracts that he's inside of as well. But if we swipe it to the next slide, you can see Finesse2tymes say, "And I'm tired of being quiet. All that real out the window. You get what you give, and you give what you get." So somebody is obviously giving Finesse2tymes something that's not real, and he's doubling back like, "Hey, listen, bro, I'm gonna give what I'm getting. I'm not just about to say, forget all that real stuff, right? Hey, listen, man, that real phase and term is so interchangeable because certain people see stuff as real, certain other people don't see stuff as real. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody to be down so long on I'm talking about trying to be loyal and solid to some other people that ain't being solid and loyal to them. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm not saying that's related to this particular situation, but according to what this is looking like, it could be. You know what I'm talking about? We can only take from it what we actually see, and what we see right now is Finesse2tymes feel like somebody potentially isn't being as solid to him as he's been with them. Anyways, now the next slide, now this is what HoneyKomb Brazy actually said, because I guess the message got to HoneyKomb Brazy of what Finesse2tymes said, and HoneyKomb Brazy came out. Let me actually switch it to where y'all can see the full thing because, let me see right here. Okay, cool. HoneyKomb Brazy came out and said, "Somebody tell Finesse unblock me. Send me his number. We gotta chop it up ASAP. I see what it was. Now it wasn't all you and them niggas was cool with us going at it because it was bringing them more money." Shake my head. It's crazy how people let money make them when they pose to make the money. So, HoneyKomb Brazy believes that certain people was allowing them to be at odds with each other because it was making more money. To be fair, this is what I can say. It was making these two more money as well because more people get tuned into artists when they are going at it with each other. So that's not false, but it's not just like certain particular people was making more money when y'all was into it with each other. Y'all would get more streams, y'all would get more views, y'all have more people tuned in with y'all whenever y'all are into it with each other, right? So it's not like, okay, this certain group. No, everybody benefits. So I can't just say that only one person benefited or two, three, four. Everybody literally benefits from it, right? But at the end of the day, y'all are still locked inside of a contract, and you got to live up to those contractual obligations, no matter what they may be. And there's no way to get out of it unless you actually buy your contract. Right now, I will say a lot of artists don't have the money to buy themselves out of their contract, and a lot of them don't got the knowledge to do it either. A lot of these artists don't even go get their labels audited so they can know exactly where the money's going, right? But when they do get the knowledge to go audit their label and they do that, then a lot of other things, a lot of other doors actually open up for them, because most labels bet on the artist not being smart enough to know and to call an audit or get an audit lawyer to actually go against the labels, right? And that's just, like I said, that's something else. A lot of this stuff, a lot of the labels and stuff just bet on the artists being like stupid and dumb and retarded, and to the point to where they don't know nothing that's going on and stuff, thinking about the money part. See, the labels think about the money aspect of it and also the business aspect of it, right? They don't be looking at their rappers as businessmen. They just look at their rappers as tools that they can use to actually make some money. Now, I'm not saying that's how Alot was looking at them or nothing like that. I'm just saying in general, that's how most labels do it, right? And we do know that Alot is a legendary label. They've been in the game for a long time, so I'm sure they know what they're doing and what they got them boys signing, whatever it may be, right? Anyways, Finesse2tymes didn't continue. He said, I'm fed up. So he's fed up with something. I'm telling y'all, it's almost like Finesse2tymes has been holding something in. Maybe he's been giving us little signs. Maybe, anything could have been happening. But right now, he's fed up with something. He's mad about something. He just keeps holding it in. He keeps holding it in because he's trying to be a real nigga. You know, talking about trying to be a real nigga. But it's bubbling over, and it's bubbling over, and it's bubbling over to the point to where Finesse2tymes is ready to kind of explode, right? No diddy. Anyway, so, and we take it to the comment section. In the comments, I pretty much asked, like, hey, well, actually, I ain't even asking. Let me actually tell you what I did. Let me make this a little bigger for y'all. So in the comment section, I said, hey, patching things up. Seems like Finesse2tymes got some built-up pressure on his heart and chest. Him and HoneyKomb Brazy are possibly patching things up as well. Both are still contractually obligated to rap a lot / Mobties. And I told y'all I had used those two terms interchangeably. So the first comment, somebody says, no, Finesse, don't switch it up now. For real, though. I would like to see him hash out their differences. So honestly, I will say most people would actually like to see these two just hash out their differences, because they believe that together that they could be a powerful force, a force to be reckoned with, right? The next comment says, like crying like two batches. Finesse and Brazy low-key frenemies. Boy crying on the ground like a female. Take that over a phone. Wack 100 is going to have a good time. Oh, yeah, of course. We know that Big Pyru business Wack 100 probably will have a good time with this. Because obviously you know the issues that Wack 100 has with pretty much all parties within this situation, right? But either way it goes, it is good to see that these two finally come into their senses and maybe deciding to unite instead of doing any type of beefing. I can't say that only one person benefit from them actually beefing with each other, though. That's something that everybody benefits from, because it, like I said, gets more viewership, gets more streams, get more money. Even though HoneyKomb Brazy, he's getting a small tad portion of the money he should be getting from his streams. Well, not should be getting from his streams. Why? Because it's in a contract. So whatever that contract says he's supposed to get, that's probably what he's getting. And if he's not getting that, then as an artist, he should do an audit to his label. I mean, that's just a smart thing to do. The label should know. One thing I would tell y'all, a lot of people may be dissing Drake because Drake is suing his label. A lot of these artists ain't got the balls to sue their label. A lot of these artists don't got the smarts to sue his label. And a lot of these artists are just not smart enough, period, to go do business the right way. They don't understand. They just think, oh, okay, let me sign this deal right here, and I'm gonna be the richest man in the world forever, and it's never gonna run out. And if I do run out, I'm a big artist, so I'm gonna just get some more. That's just how, and if that ain't how most of them are, that's how a lot of label people look at them. All right, let's just be completely real and completely honest. But either way it goes, like I say, that is definitely some good news. Anyways, now to get some politics news, right? Some political news. It does look like Donald Trump was not playing whenever he told y'all that he was trying to get rid of illegal immigration. Why do I say that? Because it does look like the ICE is pulling up everywhere. They pulling up to churches. They pulling up to schools. They pulling up to any way that you could actually imagine, right? Now, recently, ICE did actually pull up to a school inside of Chicago, but the Chicago schools did not let ICE in because they're picking up people by the dozen, but not about it. They picking up everybody. They don't care. They getting one person and they checking everybody, make sure everybody else is legal as well. But one teacher actually came online and she said, listen, if they try to come to my school and try to get my students, y'all might as well just go ahead and she told her family to get her bond ready and start saving up money because she gonna be going in jail to protect her students from ICE. I'm gonna actually play that video for y'all so y'all can actually see it, right? Give me just a second here. Yeah, I gotta actually make my screen a little bigger because I don't like how I gotta do all this extra stuff to get to it. All right, anyways, here goes that video.
No, if ICE comes into my school, I'm going to jail.
You're watching Heat Talk
Full stop.
Media.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna play it all the way because that song is playing in the background now, if you buck. But anyway, Shorty pretty much said if ICE comes into her school, she will be going to jail because she's not about to let them take her students away from her class or away from peer. I mean, but either way it goes, if she does go to jail, I think ICE would probably end up still getting them. Why? Because, I mean, they're gonna come what they meant to do, and anybody who steps in their way, they're pretty much gonna done them, get rid of them as well. And like I say, it just won't be too good. Right now, I will say one of the craziest, wildest things that I've seen, a governor, a district attorney has actually proposed a law in, I believe, Mississippi that it's like a bounty kind of law, right? Let me make this a little bigger for y'all so y'all can actually see it. Okay, so this governor inside of Mississippi has now proposed a law. It's called the Illegal Alien Bounty Hunter Bill in Mississippi, which they would pay people $1,000 for each successful deportation. So people could report illegals. I believe you have to have a bounty hunter license, though. I'll read it a little later where it tells about it. And like, hey, and if they successfully deport that person, they give the people $1,000. Now, this is absolutely insane. This is crazy, you know what I'm talking about? But it is fast work as far as what the president said that he was actually going to do, right? I'm going to read this. It says, Mississippi District Attorney proposes illegal alien bounty hunter bill, which would pay people $1,000 for each successful deportation under the terms of House Bill 1484. The state would create the Mississippi Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program, which would pay a $1,000 reward to registered bounty hunters for each successful deportation they facilitated, right? So these people would actually have to join the Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program before they could actually be bounty hunters. To do that, it says the legislation is about keeping Mississippi communities safe, said Republican State Rep Justin Keene, who authored the bill, which of course is this guy. And a lot of people was actually saying this guy looks like a white Drake, which I definitely can say he definitely does look like a white Drake. I'm going to keep that real with y'all. And then, of course, I know in the comment section, y'all had a lot to actually say, which I will read some of the comments, right? Somebody said, Mississippi, I'm on my way. I've never seen this so many people that don't want to go home. They did actually do that too on a okay, well, anyways. Who gonna build the houses and do all the hard labor? Because blacks and whites definitely too lazy to do it. And it says, going to get these people unalive trying to bounty hunter. Then they see no workers in their farm. Oh, it's supposed to say then when they see no workers in their farm, they will start panicking. So a lot of people is pretty much saying, hey, listen, if all these people actually do get sent away, who's going to do the hard labor work? Whether it be on the forums or wherever it may be at, who's going to actually do it if they send away all of, and I think a lot of people just got it in their head that this is 100% all about Hispanics. There's a lot of illegals in the U.S. This stuff isn't just primarily Mexican. People think illegal and they automatically think Mexican. There's Chinese, there's Indians, there's all different type of ethnicities that are currently, even Africans that are currently inside of the U.S. illegally. When the borders were open, people from all over was coming. Yes, in Texas, especially kind of where I live at in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, where I'm from, a lot of Venezuelans did actually come over. So like I say, there's Venezuelans, there's all type Colombians, all type of illegals that's actually running around. But that specific program where they're trying to get you $1,000 for capturing them is only in Mississippi. But the crazy part is, if this get passed inside of Mississippi, they will more than likely introduce it into other states around the United States of America. So How do y'all feel about that? Or do y'all think they are doing the immigrants extremely bad and this should not be happening? Or are you satisfied with what they're doing and think that they should actually continue doing what they're doing? And then, of course, last but not least, whenever it comes to HoneyKomb Brazy and Finesse 2 times, what in the blue hell do y'all think about that? Let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.